Hello, everyone. Hello, and welcome back to the stream and to Horizon Zero Forbidden West. God damn it! Every time, not every time, but enough that it matters. Forbidden West. So today, I've decided we're gonna focus almost exclusively on main quests. I need to get through it. I need to get through it. That's something I personally have been stuck on, is focusing too much on the side quests and things like that, and it might be a little mundane for some people. And as far as I know, until at least you get to the last, if it's anything like Zero Dawn, as you know, as long as you don't get the start the last main quest, you can do these side quests at any time. So, you know, it's not a huge deal to not do them now. Plus, we're at level 34, and our next main quest is 24. So we're a bit behind on also known as overleveled for the main quest. Now, on the way to the main quest, we are passing right by a quest we just picked up. I probably will do this one first. So we are going to start off with this side quest, but we are going to be focusing on main quests today. So I do apologize for how slow we've been. But we're getting there. Yeah. So let's get over here. And the only reason I'm doing this side quest here is because we are literally passing right by it on the way.
There's Yokota, ready to hunt some machines.
Might as well.
Glad you made it. The place where my people seek salvage is close.
Who are you talking
As are the
to?
hostile
Who are you
machines.
talking to?
Follow if you will.
Rude.
Lead the way.
Really rude.
I've
I do
hunted
run
this
if I run.
forest since I was a boy.
Don't. Yeah.
And when the clans were at war, Chikata and I helped hold it from the lowlanders. It was one of the few battles Hikaru ever lost.
Didn't you say Chikata was a marshal?
Yes. Later, he came to respect Hikaru's dream for United Tribe and volunteered for the very first cool route. I was melancholy when he left the clan to serve the chief. But he came back often, and I was always glad when he did. There, the machines. I've heard of your skill, so we'll follow your lead. But be careful.
Careful about what? All right, we've got a shell walker and one of these claw
Right through that
strider. Claw striders. Red Eye Watcher. Okay. Anything else that I'm missing at the moment? What are you? Valuables cache. Okay. I don't want to see if I can grab this Red Eye Watcher before things really pop off. Got him.
More! Incoming!
Shit.
Looks like the hunt's not over yet.
Nice. I know I shouldn't have been looting in the middle of this, but God damn it, I'm gonna do it.
More ammo for you.
Oh, hey, buddy. There were a couple of you, apparently. Okay, let's do this before something starts attacking me this time. Ow. Yeah. Where'd you go? Damn.
Steady.
Ooh. Nice. Oh, that wasn't a actual knockdown. It was a little odd, but alright. Where are all these Lost Riders coming from? They travel in packs?
Yes, those numbers were true.
Oh, fuck me. Alright. I don't know where all of these enemies are coming from all of a sudden, but they weren't here before. Shoot.
Back to the fight.
Gotcha.
My blade will cut you down.
Whoops. Shooting at things that don't exist. Sorry, I see you, Yepix. I'm not trying to ignore you, but I'm a little busy. I will be with you momentarily. Whoa! Oh, that's a Scorcher. That's not a Ravager. Oh. Come on. Oh shit. I have not beaten the game yet. As you can see. I am going to be focusing mostly on the main story today, though. Where did... Okay, he was not there before. I don't know where he came from. What the fuck was that? What just blew up in my face? Okay. Hi, Pro. You come right about the time that I'm gonna start complaining about things. Apologies. How was your, how are each of your weekends? Hope everything's going well. As always. Let's actually kill this thing this time. And
I'm with you.
You need my help with what? Exactly. Restful, awesome. Good to hear. Very glad to hear it. Woo! Okay, I need to get out of wherever I currently am. Okay, where's my, there it is. Ow. Oh, that really hurt. Please don't kill me again. I said please. Oh.
Okay.
Okay.
That was a hunt.
When did I meet up with Erend?
Come here.
I mean, he's at the base. Or are you joking that this dude is Erend? This is not Erend. I'm not sure if you're being serious. There's no Kappa emote in, on YouTube streams. I can't tell. But yeah, if you are being serious, yeah, he's still at the base. It's been a while since well, no, I talked to him last time. I don't know why I was about to say it's been a while.
Small fight.
It hasn't.
You fought well. Better than any marshal. Better than Shikata, even.
You too. You were more than friends.
Yes.
Indeed.
Whenever he left on a mission, I felt an ache in my chest. I know he's gone forever.
He meant a lot to you. I'm so sorry, Ikota.
Don't be. You did a good thing for the village and gave a lonely old soldier some solace. Here, take this. You deserve it. You're
Better
young
be
and
something
strong
good.
with many victories ahead. But perhaps someday you could come back if you're up for another hunt.
I just might be.
Or not. All right. Moving on to main quest. So we are going after Demeter right now. New skill points. The hell? Oh, these are the monkey ones. Yeah, let's stick to the road. Okay. To the north. I'm gonna stop by here real quick and save. Wait, directly by... Oh. This way. This way. I see. Oh, man. Yeah, so this coming weekend, I've got my, just so everyone's aware for stream schedule purposes, I do have my, my brother's,
Good time to pull out shotgun.
wedding. So I will not be streaming... Actually, won't be streaming Wednesday, Thursday, or Friday. So, just so everyone's aware, I do apologize, but, you know, life finds a way.
Coordinates that Gaia gave
Start
me
a
for
week off
Demeter
on a
are close.
somber note. How does return your cat? That's a bit of a bummer. Were you guys just not getting along? Was it a, was the cat having a behavioral issue? Like, what was the,
What happened here? All the bodies are Tanox.
what was
Someone
the
managed to
cause
take out
behind
an
that?
entire squad.
Thank you, Pro, thank you. Ancient
There's lights in
compartments.
that ruin. I better keep my guard up.
Lots of ancient compartments. What are these? Oh. This is cutscene.
Damn.
You didn't keep your guard up.
Hold your fire! I'm not here to fight!
The barbarian's pinned down. Move in.
Gotcha. Yeah, it can be hard to
Whoever these
judge.
people are, it looks like we're not gonna be friends.
A
I need to
pet's
get past these hostels and into the ruins.
how a pet's gonna react once you get them home. Oh hey. Oh.
Attacking! Get back now!
Shoot the arm. Jesus. There we go. Yeah, my older brother. So my younger brother is the one getting married, and my older brother. Oh wait, this is regular. Plays. I was kind of hoping to grab it, but they've got a dog that might be leaving the family due to some issues. We'll see. I don't know if they're gonna try to work through it or not, but is this explosive? Doesn't appear to be. Okay, never mind. It's totally explosive.
These people. And why are they out for blood?
Alright.
I better get to Demeter fast in case there's more of them. To Gaia. It should be
Try better in
somewhere
a
these
setting
ruins.
with another. Yeah, and I think that's actually what's what would be best for my older brother's dog as well. Actually, very very energetic. A little too rough. But does have trouble listening to begin with. So. We'll see how it goes. Like I said, I don't think they've actually made a determination yet, or not, but we shall see, I guess. We shall see. Yeah, I mean, that's honestly one of the reasons, I mean, money is the number one reason. But that's one of the reasons I personally don't currently have any pets. Like, I'd probably be okay with a cat. But it's hard to get a bead on pets. For me. So you never know if it's gonna work out or not until you actually get them. Alright, so what's our actual objective here? To get past this area. To keep moving. Understood. Alright.
I'm must be how the people who attacked me got here.
Does that make sense though? Because how'd they get through? I guess they put it up after? Oh, interesting. There's a campfire right outside. Like, they had to have put this up after, I'm guessing. Otherwise, that doesn't make much sense. Yep, come on. Keep running. There we go. Oh, what are you
Sort of
guys?
old office complex.
Are you just tiki torches? At first they look like explosives or something, or mines. The greenhouse.
I'll pick these up.
Hmm. Oh, we're in a dungeon technically right now. Okay.
The Greenhouse. Faro Automated Solutions industry-leading biotech research facility. Agritech. Environmental remediation. Organic waste management. Whatever your company needs, here at the Greenhouse, we'll help solve your problems. Naturally.
A Faro research facility.
Is this just gonna repeat?
Greenhouse. Faro Automated Solutions industry-leading biotech research facility. Agritech. Environmental remediation. Organic waste management.
Okay.
Whatever your company needs,
Huh. All right. Well, Demeter is the was the program that was meant, I believe, to repopulate the fauna. I think. Was it Flora? Flora. Sorry, Flora. Okay. That's a barn dream. I don't know what that. Aberrant code recovered from the Greenhouse FAS facility. Function true. I had a dream which was not all a dream. The bright sun was extinguished without any, and the stars. Bright sun was extinguished, and the stars did wander darkling in the eternal space, rayless and pathless, and the icy earth swung blind and blackening in the moonless air. Morn came and brought no day, and men forgot their passions in the dread of this their desolation, and all hearts were chilled into a selfish prayer for light. And they did live by watchfires and the thrones, the places of crowned kings, the huts, the habitations of all things which dwell, were burnt for beacons, cities were consumed, and men were gathered round their blazing homes, to look once more into each other's face. Happy were those who dwelt within the eye of the volcanoes and their mountain torch. A fearful hope was all the world contained. Down to repopulate just doesn't have the same ring to it. Yeah. Interesting.
A metal flower. Demeter should be right beyond that door. But those vines are blocking the way. Unless I can cut through them, I'm gonna need to find another way in.
Shocker. So I guess this is where we're going to be getting the ability to clear out the metal flowers. There we go. don't know why I'm guessing it obviously is, but you know. All right.
Room with no way out. Great.
Oh, there's always a way
Access
out.
console.
A difficult beginning. Tella Aquino. Personal log, The Greenhouse, September 4th, 2043. Science's process of discerning patterns, finding a sense of order amongst the chaos. Never has that been more pertinent than today. Here at the greenhouse, between the construction bots, the strewn wreckage from last night's storm, the howls of protesters who don't even know the nature of our work, amongst all this we must find method. All week, the Verts have been delivering sets of bewildered faces, and I've promised my paymasters that these looks of stunned incredulity, hide some of the world's top minds, from which ideas will sprout that can feed a starving world if we work fast enough. If we knew what it was we were doing, it would not be called research, would it? Albert Einstein. So we strike out from the shores of the known and swim into the deep oceans of the possible, knowing that we must find something before the world drowns. But does the man who is guiding us understand the work we must do? There's no doubt that Ted Faro is a business savant when it comes to robotic assistance, but does he grasp the science as well as the marketing? He and his board can sense what the world wants from a fashion app, but the choices they make now will determine whether a million starve here or country falls into the void there. Faro has grasped the fact that action is necessary, but can he really be forced to save the world? Probably not. Pretty sure he killed everyone. Alright. So, let's grab this and then we'll interact with the computer here. See what's going.
A log.
Just got off the line with U.S. Robot Command. Time's running out. Didn't have the heart to tell Harris that our cure might be worse than the disease.
Neighbor's dog barking up a
Even
storm.
if adamantine wreath works, we still have to prove we can curtail the trailing plants efficiently. But Cobble's team is working on it over at Test Station Ivy. He'll come through. He has to.
Adamantine wreath. Another secret project. Well, they made the metal flowers here and the vines, so maybe I can find a way to destroy them. If I can find Test Station Ivy. How do I get out of here?
Go away. Be gone with you.
There we go. Great. These guys again.
Better shoot him in the head.
There they are. They want me dead. I better be careful.
Okay. Well. Hopefully this doesn't give me away. Just jumping down here.
Okay. I could take those soldiers out quietly.
What are you guys freaking out about? That's an acid one, right? It sure is. Can I get a rock over there?
There's a barbarian in the compound. She got past the lookouts. Find her, kill her, and bring her head to the lieutenant.
The weather. None of it feels like home.
Hey, jerk. Don't kill her. Sit back while she kills you. Alright, I've still got my acid arrows equipped. Didn't know I could go right through those reeds. Where are you guys? Oh, there you are.
I see her. I've got a beam.
How did that not hit you? Okay. Let's get over to this guy here.
Climbing up there.
Ooh, knocked his helmet off in one shot. That was, or her. Sorry. Ooh, do I get that elemental tech now? I think it's plasma. Is it? The exactly how did you shoot me while I was rolling? Exactly. I would love to know.
There you are.
Oh, you're beefy boy.
Protect the site. Kill her.
Okay.
I really wish these people would have talked to me instead of trying to kill me.
Well, I did attack them first.
Oh, now I need to find a way out of this courtyard.
Not sure why she's complaining about it. Like I snuck up. Well, I didn't really sneak up, but I sort of did. I did fire first. Right. Do some looting here before we get into it. Okay. Kind of weird we got a workbench here. Nothing really. Well, we got the lightning bow we can. Oh, right, that's what we needed the stalker stealth generators for. Absolutely forgot about that. Oh, we need behemoth. Horse loaders. Oh, well. All right. Well, that was fun. Okay. Grab this, and then we'll head forward. Whoops, pride. After we get this going. Listen, I still like looting. All right. As much as I'm trying to move the story along. And teach an old dog new tricks. So, there we go. We are going into Oak. Whatever that may be. As soon as I find a way in. There we go.
That door looks promising.
I submit. Do as you will.
I didn't want to fight your friends out there. They attacked me.
If by death alone,
No.
I can atone our trespass.
I'm not gonna kill you, okay? I just want to figure out what's going on. Where did you get that focus?
I'm of the chosen people. The Quen. The ancestors left the power of the
Quen.
focus to us alone, the eye that reveals the legacy.
Isn't Quen a sign in The Witcher?
The legacy, huh?
The legacy? The
Am I
truth.
wrong about that?
No, it is in the darkness and the lost places. Among the ancient ashes and the bones of the before that it lies waiting. As a diviner, it is my task to seek it out for the good of my people.
You're looking for data. Maybe we can help each other. What's your name?
Alva? Second diviner of the Eastern Expedition.
I'm Aloy. Why don't we start again?
Oh, you got a lot to talk about.
I've never heard of the Quen.
Our lands lie across the Great Ocean. We haven't been here before.
Oh, really?
So why come now?
Our homeland has been ravaged by freakish weather. Terrible storms and blistering droughts. The crops are failing, the people are starving. When we looked for answers, it was proposed that if we had the courage to cross the ocean to Legacy's landfall, then we might earn the knowledge we need to save our people. But so far, that knowledge has eluded us.
Her focus also doesn't look anything like Aloy's. How does she recognize it as a focus? Like, it looks, I mean, sure, it's vaguely triangular. But that's the only way it looks similar. Like, for me, it just looks like a piece of, of her headdress.
So, your people call this place Legacy's Landfall?
No. Landfall is where we arrived. To the west, in the shadows of the sunken city by the broken bridge.
You mean San Francisco?
Yes. You're well versed in the legacy. It was a place of great importance to our ancestors. We had hoped to learn their secrets there, but so far that door remains closed. Even so, the data we discovered there has led us to this place. It might be our last chance.
To find something that can save your crops and your people.
Oh, shoot.
Yes. If the ancestors will be generous to us once more.
Actually, I won't be streaming tomorrow either. I don't think. Hold on, let me double check. We'll play this as I'm double checking, but I thought I had a D&D game tomorrow night. Man, poor timing.
So you said your ancestors left your tribe that focus?
Yes. 13 diviners have possessed this one since it was discovered among the ruins in our homeland.
Questionable.
I have their honored names committed to memory.
So you
Name
have
them
one,
now.
But none of the soldiers out there did.
We each have a role to play. It is the diviner's purpose to seek out the legacy, interpret the wisdom of our ancestors for the good of all, and to keep it safe, so that no one but the diviners know how to use a focus. Not even the Imperial family, and certainly not soldiers.
So how many diviners are there?
At Landfall, a small group. Back at home, a few dozen more. That's a guess. Only the overseers know for sure, and I am not of their rank.
See that, Aloy? You're not special after all. Lots of people own this piece of equipment.
So you call data from the ancient past the legacy?
Yes, all that is not lost or forbidden.
What does that mean?
All that we are capable of reading, and that which is permitted.
Okay, I'm not sure I get it. That's fine. So what do you use the data for?
The greatest secrets are the ones that improve the lives of many. How to tend our crops, how to hold floodwaters back, or even cross the ocean.
Technology.
That is what I seek here. Technology that can help my people back home.
So, the funny thing is, I'm gonna listen to this piece of dialogue, your people attacked me, but it's, the way this played out, it's a straight up lie. When it comes to the people directly outside this building, I struck first. If you're including the people further back, then yes, but I feel like I'm lying to this lady.
Those soldiers, they opened fire on me without warning. Why?
It is the duty of the Quen to seek out the legacy and defend it from the ignorant and envious. Not that you seem ignorant. But back home, other tribes only mean us harm, and we were told the same was true here.
Does it come from your legacy?
The legacy is truth. But we have been known to misinterpret it. I hope time and the wisdom of our ancestors will guide us down the correct path.
Yeah. I hope so too. I'm looking for a place in this facility called Test Station Ivy. Have you found any data that mentions it?
No. But I did find something that looks like a map. But it was unreadable. Lost.
Maybe I can make some sense of it.
There.
Those subtitles had a bit of an error. Let me know if you noticed it.
I've been
Like
through
I
all of
did.
them. Look in the GH facility section. Like I said, a lost file.
You can't see the map?
Mine's better than yours.
Looks like your focus is an early model. The operating system won't be able to read any files created after the mid-2050s. But I could share them with you.
Share them?
How does that let her read it?
You can see what is lost. And forbidden.
What?
Not lost, not forbidden, just a newer format.
I don't.
There. That's where I need to go.
But you can't get there. We've been here for a week trying to get deeper
Your
into
model
the
can't
complex.
read them.
The way is
Now it can.
blocked by rubble.
That's so weird.
What about this tunnel?
I don't buy it.
It looks like it unlocks from here.
No. I thought these might be some kind of access controls, but I couldn't read enough data to make them work.
Let's try with my focus. Okay?
'Cause I'm better than you.
I believe these consoles were meant to be operated in unison, but I'm not sure.
Alright. Let's do some light reading first. Growing concern. We already have moderate but promising results from the Insect Protein Initiative. Ted Farrow, it's a dead end. There are 12 competitors ahead of us on farmed protein. Tala Aquino, our team is pushing to improve the yield, and once they've... No, kill the program. Today. The plant gene sequencing stuff is where we've got an edge. But I want every program to link up to the harvester our robotics team is developing. You're talking about flushing 6 months of research. Our AI tells us the plants you're creating aren't robust enough for auto harvesting. You wanted me to feed starving people, Ted. That research will help. We will feed them. From a Pharaoh harvester. This is too sudden. We can't reconfigure everything that quickly. You have to think bigger, Tala. What was it you wrote to the team this morning? One of those quotes you're always throwing around. Let me guess. Oh, no, it's not Albert Einstein. Never mind. If I have seen further, it is by standing on the shoulders of giants, Isaac Newton. Well, Newton didn't have the resources we've got, Tala. He couldn't dream of the horizons we can already see. We're the giants now, man. They just really are good at making Ted Farrow seem like a giant douche. Not saying he wasn't, I'm just saying. Doing a good job of really driving that home.
Should we try the consoles?
Let's, please. How do we do that? Oh, right. Weird. It's dual control. Oh, is there not a minigame for this?
Okay. Here we go.
Thank God.
Following your lead. The ancestors have shown us the way.
Come on, let's go.
You want me to come with you?
Nah, not
It
really.
took both of us to open up that tunnel, didn't it?
I guess it'll be fine.
Oh, this place is a maze.
According to the map, there should be another exit further in. Just stay close.
Lead the way.
Okay. I don't know if this is the right way.
I can't believe you actually got us in. I was dreading having to stay here any longer with those soldiers. The way they slaughtered the barbarians that approached the center. It was like they enjoyed it. Most of my people aren't like that, I promise.
Sure. Okay. Probably missing so much by not going forward right away.
Fire gleam.
Oh yeah, let's blow this up and maybe blow up her too. I hope she knows to run away. Okay, Aloy Wonder. Okay. Alright, that's
Wow, that was loud.
yes, and explosive. And very, very pretty. Aberrant code recovered from the greenhouse facility. All right, I apologize in advance. I'm not good at reading poetry like this. I assume that's what this is. Forests were set on fire, but hour by hour they fell and faded, and the cracking trunks extinguished with crash, and all was black. The brows of men by the despairing light wore an unearthly aspect, as by fits the flashes fell upon them. Some lay down and hid their eyes and wept, and some did rest their chins upon their clenched hands, and smiled. I hate that they don't just put the E. I don't know what is this. Are these like famous poems, or oh, I'm assuming this was made for the game, in which case it just seems pretentious. I could be wrong. It could be a famous poem or something that I am too ignorant to know about. But anyways, and others hurried to and fro and fed their funeral piles with fuel and looked up with mad disquietude on the dull sky, the pall of a past world, and then again with curses cast them down upon the dust, and gnashed their teeth and howled. The wild birds shrieked, and terrified did flutter on the ground, and flap their useless wings. The wildest brutes came tame and tremulous, and vipers crawled and twinned themselves among the multitude. Hissing but stingless, they were slain for food, and war, which for a moment was no more, did glut himself again. A meal was bought with blood, and each sate sullenly apart, gorging himself in gloom. No love was left. Yo, Jelly, how you doing? How was his stream? What's he playing now? I think last time I was over there, he was still doing Battlefront? Like old school Battlefront? He killed a dragon. I hope you gave him as much shit about it as you give me. Just saying. Oh, man. Well, I'm glad you got to see a dragon, even if it died. Sorry for all the camera movements. I think that's all that was over there. It was sad. Just because it was sad doesn't mean you gave him shit. Sorry. Serious face. Right in there. Magnificent creature killed. So I guess he's still in Elden Ring? Is that what he was playing? Of course I get excellent. Alright. As long as I'm not the only one. Elden Ring, okay. That is sad. I do not kill baby dragons all the time. Alright. That was only that one stream, and you can't prove they were babies. Is it over here? What am I supposed to be doing right now? Can I get through here? No.
What's that thing in the wall?
What's what thing on the wall? Oh my god, this is so freaking hidden. 2 or 3 heads, damn.
Through here.
You have a tiny phone screen. Interesting. So what is it? What's... Oh, man. What's the three-headed dragon from Godzilla? Is it... Doesn't it start with a G? Is it Ghidorah? Something like that? Ghidorah? I don't know. I'm not good with kaiju names, unfortunately. I know Mothra. That one's like, it's just moth with an A. It's not that difficult to figure out. Yeah, I thought I keep picking the right way accidentally on first try. There's a lot going on, much fire. Only know Hercules. What do you mean, like Cerberus? Cerberus is a dog, though. If that's what you're referring to. I don't know if it is.
Glad to get back above ground.
Yeah, it feels like a tomb down here.
Oh, Hydra. Hydra. I don't know if it's called Hydra in Godzilla or not. It might be. I wouldn't be surprised. Apparently Japan recently opened a Godzilla museum. You can even zip line through its map. That's awesome. Oh my god. More proof that Japan is amazing.
At the top of the ladder.
Like, how can you not like Japan? Modern day Japan. Modern day Japan. Oh, we got pterodactyls now?
They fly to and
think.
from the complex several times a day. Only the ancestors know why.
Oh, the ancestors are dead, Elva.
Of course. How else could they be ancestors?
So cool.
Looks like we have more pressing concerns.
I've only been ziplining
Alright.
once. It was fun. I liked it. It was in the Caribbean. I forget which island. But it was through the treetops. And we got fresh mangoes and everything off the trees and everything. It was really cool. Need to make a geeky Japan trip. I do too, Jelly. It's on my list of places to go. It's like top on my list. Life in the hothouse. Yeah. For how small Japan is, it's got a huge range of gorgeous looking everything. Like the cities look cool. I wouldn't want to live there from what I've been told. But I definitely want to go there. Come with us. Oh, you willing to pay my fare? Jelly? That's so kind of you. My goodness, thank you. When are you going? If you actually have plans. Unrelated to paying for me. When are you gonna be heading over there? Life in the Lighthouse. She sabotaged the project. You know how many lives could have been lost over an affair? We're working to see what data can be recovered in the meantime, we spent weeks chasing results that have gone nowhere. Kachansky's project could have been the answer. Can we remember that Dr. Kachansky's libido played a big part in this? Not that big a part. Not helpful, Acrophy. Can we please concentrate on the plant propagation, not the human reproduction? Precisely, it is our job, our responsibility to deliver these crops, which is why I am reassigning Dr. Samuelson to another team. There's a lot of names being thrown around here. She sabotaged the project and she's staying, and we will all have to make up the time we lost. How? We're already working nights and weekends, which is cut down on the levels of infidelity. I don't know how infidelity tanked this project, but okay. Not helpful, Akrofi. Charles Darwin, a man who dares to waste 1 hour of time, has not discovered the value of life. And we hold so much life in our hands, so we'll do whatever we have to do finish the work. Man, she's reading out of her Bartlett's, huh? Albert Einstein, two things are infinite, the universe and human stupidity. Dr. Samuelson has proven that. Surely we can agree she has to go. Oh, she got preggers? Is that what happened? Is that why she can't? I don't know. She's staying. That comes all the way from the top. Pharaoh, of course, not the kind of fellow to put ethics ahead of results. Enough, all of you. Your objections are noted. Please do not persist unless you want me to take the messaging system offline. You get paid in great company. That would be true, I'm sure. Pay my fare too. Okay. Not in the plans. Gotcha. US in 3 years. That's okay. That's as far out as, you know. Only good companies. Business. All right. Excuse me. We pop it. No, it doesn't look like we're popping out a window. We came from there. Da 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 ba da bow ba da bow.
Machines. We can fight them, or try to sneak past. Your call.
Try to sneak past. That doesn't sound like any fun.
Guess it's not gonna hurt it much.
I'd rather make a mess of this. Wouldn't you? Okay, there was one more, but I can't currently see it.
We have to fight!
Quiet, you.
They're done! We should get going!
Stop yelling. You're not helping anything. There we go. Okay. So this one is Wrecker Burrower. I think this one's the only big boy. Yeah. Okay. As far as I'm aware. Alright, how far are you coming? Not that far. Since I can't one-shot him, it's gonna be tricky, especially since he's...
Maybe there's another code that could teach me.
You know what? Let's override him. I don't care. Go get him, boss. I don't care which one you're getting. Just what was that? Oh, there's... Okay. My boy. What have you done to my boy? Oh shit, there's another guy here.
Into battle!
Nice. Oh, she was actually doing some work there. Hey, buddy.
I won't fail you!
Okay, better make sure you don't. How did that miss? I would like to see a replay on that, please.
There! The machine's weak spot! Is that the last one?
It is not. You can clearly see it's not. For Brother's Wedding, you should gift him a can of dehydrated water as a gag for maybe something really inappropriate. Unfortunately, I don't have the resources for gag gifts.
No choice!
Plus, I'm sure he will get plenty of those from his friends, so.
I've never seen anyone fight machines like you do.
Yeah, I know. I'm great. Okay. Let's see. Or two. Okay. All right. We went through Oak. Now we're going through Elm. Very cute how they've named all of these.
The entrance to the complex. Looks like it's locked off.
Is it? Is it truly? Okay. You could have given me a boost, but, you know, whatever. Do we have to drag something over here? I hope not. Or we're gonna have to at least open this. Can't do it from here? Really? Okay. Sure. Can you honestly not? Yo, give me a boost, lady. What are you doing there? Alright. I mean, I only jumped like 5 times. Yeah, you'd better not drop.
A vent. I think I can pull it open. There has to be some other way to get into the facility.
Are you leaving?
Got it.
I'm right behind you.
What was that about leaving? Can she not get up here? Is that what? This, that camera angle was not great for that. Due to all the turns. Alright.
Maybe we can get through that hatch on the ground. It looks like the one we used at the first station.
Metal
There's
ladder.
consoles up here too.
But no way to get to them.
Metal
You
ladder.
stay close.
Got it.
I'll see what I can find.
Understood. Alright. Well, that was anticlimactic.
There's gotta be another way to reach those consoles.
Alright, fine, let's get on the ground. Come on. Alright, we need
This
a
lock.
key for that. Let's see.
I don't think I can jump up there. I'll have to find another way.
Look for the person following you to double cross you, calling in army of machines to attack you as she tries to steal your newer focus.
What are those things along the walls?
And I wouldn't be too surprised. To be frank. Oh, hey, let me blow stuff up. Conveniently. Yes, was a great idea being trapped in a room with an explosive.
Aloy, would you mind warning me next time you decide to, blow up a wall?
I'll, try.
I do mind. You weren't even close to it. I was in the same room, alright? Get over yourself. Right. Where's a battery?
This one won't budge. Maybe one of the
You could just move this little piece of
Those
metal.
rails on the floor lead into the walls.
You could absolutely just move that tiny bit of metal. Just saying. Alright. Well. This one it is. It seems.
I think I can move these things.
And never mind, this one it is. Release
There we go.
battery storage pack.
Huh. There's some space back there.
You don't say.
Aha. This should help.
Okay, so we've got the key, but we don't have the passcode, correct? Or is this... Okay, never mind. This works different than every other key we've gotten to this point. Cool.
Think you can move it over to me?
Yeah. If you can hop on top of it, I can get you to those consoles.
Exactly.
Okay, when do you jump on this? Hold on. I can't... Okay, we gotta get it a little bit further. This would help if I could see where she was. Can I not? I can't grab it anymore.
Hold
Cool.
it there. Let me just.
Yeah, sure.
I jumped on top.
Good for you.
Hold on.
She was so excited about that.
That's good. Jumping over. Made it.
Okay.
I'm at the console.
And then...
There's data here. A lot. But it's blocked. Something's restricting access. If I can't get past it, my mission here is doomed.
Very
I'll
dramatic.
help, if I can, okay? But first we have to get out of here.
Right. We need to open the hatch. Okay, let's see. Okay. I'm unlocking a storage unit. There should be a power cell inside. Then you need to find a way into the generator room.
Okay, I'm on it.
Power cell?
I gotta move this. I found the energy cell.
So I guess it was not the piece of metal that was keeping that from moving. Yes? Am I... Oh, there it is. Okay. Interesting. Interesting.
Okay. That brought power back to the doors. You can reach me now.
On my way.
All right. All these factions of future people arrive together. Yeah, so, at least with this lady, her faction or whatever,
Should be able to
came
get
from
that
across
stairs now.
the ocean. So this is the first time, as far as I know, they're meeting anyone over on where we currently are, which is, I think this is supposed to be like around California-ish, though they are very generous with their not generous, I guess. They're a little loose with their geography. Because in the last game, you know, it's like, hey, here's, you know, Colorado, and this is Nevada. And this one over here, this is California or something. You know, it was very compact. So, but I think this area is around California-ish.
We need to operate.
I don't know
both
where
consoles
they're
simultaneously to
necessarily
open the
from.
hatch.
I'll get to the other console. You stay here.
Okay. There we go.
Ready when you are.
Okay, you ready? On 2. 1, 2.
Commencing adamantine wraith vulnerability test scenario 12C15.
Okay, that's where we need to go.
Magnetic field engaged. Initiating biomass conversion process.
What?
Kill everything.
No. How do I
Oh
shut
my
this thing
god.
off?
Testing exceeded. Test cannot be aborted.
Good job, Aloy. Just destroyed the world.
That's how the world ended.
Test complete. Adamantine wraith structural integrity uncompromised.
What did we just see?
Alva. Let's meet below. I'm gonna share a file with you, okay?
Test log. I think it's Tuesday. The 2nd? Who cares? I'll say this for the end of the world. It's jam-packed with irony. We developed biomass conversion here. Infinite food for infinite machines.
Bad
Now we're racing
bad
against
idea.
time to find something to give them indigestion. Well, it works. War machines won't be able to eat the wreaths. But can you deploy them in time? God, I hope so.
I don't understand.
Your ancestors? They were wiped out. Your legacy didn't tell you that?
The time of ashes. But most of the data about that is lost or forbidden.
Well, they created machines that consumed all life. You just saw how. It's a miracle anything survived.
I don't want to know this. This is not why I'm here. I need the wisdom of my ancestors to help save my people, not forbidden knowledge of their sins. I need to find something that helps, something to bring back. The overseers will punish me, or even worse, people will die. Do you understand? My family, my sister. I left her when she was 14. Already you can see her bones. They will starve.
Alva. Alva. I get it. I do. It's hard to explain, but you and I are working toward the same goal. And if I succeed, your people won't need any data. Things will just... they will get better.
But even if I believe you, my people won't. I need to bring something back.
Okay. Then we'll go to Test Station Ivy. And if I can find a way to kill those vines, then I will have access to the data core. What I need is in there. I'm pretty sure that if I take it, it will unblock access to all the data that this place has. And that will give you something to bring home.
And then you're on your own.
I'm not sure I understand. But every secret makes its own maze. A diviner must persevere. Go on. I'll follow.
I find it kind of funny when she's like, "No, I don't want to know
Test
this."
Station Ivy can't be far off.
Mostly because, like, how are you gonna figure stuff out unless you understand what went wrong? If that's a strange attitude for someone who... Go down, come on. Why are you stopping? Keep going down. Very strange attitude for someone whose job, as far as I know, or reason for being is to seek knowledge, but...
So the metal flowers, what the data referred to as adamantine reeds, they were supposed to stop the destruction that caused the Town of Ashes?
Looks like it. Maybe something more.
It's up here. Okay.
So, I never asked. Are you from around here?
No,
Not quite.
I'm not. Spent most of my life in a peaceful forest.
Oh, you both traveled a long way then. Very cold and damp down there.
This is it.
All right. Probably left some loot down there, but
Let's find a way to get into the proving ground.
I'm sure I'll survive. Somehow. Okay. More of these weird poems. Then they lifted up their eyes as it grew lighter and beheld each other's aspects, saw and shrieked and died. Even of their mutual hideousness they died, unknowing who he was upon whose brow. Famine and written fiend. The world was void, the populous and the powerful was a lump. Seasonless, herbless, treeless, manless, lifeless. A lump of death, a chaos of hard clay. The rivers, lakes, and ocean all stood still, and nothing stirred within their silent depths. Ships sailorless lay rotting on the sea, and their masts fell down piecemeal. As they dropped, they slept on the abyss without a surge. The waves were dead, the tides were in their grave. The moon, their mistress, had expired before. The winds were withered in the stagnant air, and the clouds perished. Darkness had no need of aid from them, she was the universe. I have no clue what these... I mean, I'm assuming they, chronicle the end of days for, the legacy, as she puts it, but they still don't make a whole lot of sense. Don't jinx it.
That complex should be Test Station Ivy.
Well, let's hope it holds the answers we seek.
The only hiatus I know of is this week. After that, I don't plan on going anywhere anytime soon, but you never know.
It's so still.
Oh, we're gonna have a boss fight in here.
Keep your guard up.
We're gonna have a boss fight in here. I just noticed it's very large, and we've got these bellow backs that are on the ground.
Into
It's
battle!
one of those machines.
It can turn invisible.
What's a
We're gonna
bat?
have to take it out to get
Red
into the
Wing.
test station.
Or what? Or fire? Yeah, fire.
Yes. Oh, are you injured?
Yeah, I'm a little injured. Just a bit. You look like you're changing elements. All right, tree? Are you serious? Are you fucking kidding me? And now it's back to fire, I think? No, it was... Oh, it's stealth now. I see you. I see ya. So you're just an elementalist. Is what I'm getting from this. What hit me? Excuse you? I came in 0 contact as far as I'm concerned with you or any part of you. There I came in contact with you. Oh, please get out of the water. Thank you. Trying to blow up some of these very specific bits and bobs on this guy, but it's a little hard aiming, unfortunately. Oh, get fucked. Shoot you in the ass. Nice hamstrings, though. Yeah, thanks. Thanks for the tip. Go for the weak spots. You're a real help. Jesus.
Terrifying, but amazing.
Well,
Go for the weak spots.
we should be able to get into Test Station Ivy now.
All right. Okay. Hey, there's Ivy. Anything else before we move on?
we shouldn't linger here. There might be more machines.
Yeah. Shoot the arrow with the bow. Do the thing. Press dodge when you need to avoid damage. Not sure if you know, but best way to beat the game is to not get hit while hitting the other things. Just a little tip for everyone out there. Oh, not. But disconnected my ass. It's plugged in. How is that
There has to
disconnected?
be some data here on the adamantine wreath we can use.
I trust your focus will see what mine cannot.
I do too.
Oh, that's interesting.
Find something?
The 4th test station. Willow.
Ooh.
It looks like it's underwater.
I love that movie. Why is it underwater? Feeding the World. Personal log, greenhouse, September 15th. 2047. She loves her Bartletts. Dear Lord, how many quotes are you going to throw out? Plug it in, plug it in. Any sufficiently advanced technology is indistinguishable from magic, Arthur C. Clarke. But you are supposed to understand the trick once it is done. When the curtain pulls back to reveal the mirrors, yet I still have no idea how we achieve this act of scientific conjuring. Okay. It's not just the speed with which the projects have come together or the stability of the results, despite the complexity of the bioengineering. It isn't even the huge variety of crops that can now be made more heat, drought, and disease resistant. It is the simple fact that all these results are tangible. No announcements in scientific journals, no celebrating predictions born from simulations. Our research has become manifest in physical artifacts. Where a dream took root in an abandoned industrial site 4 years ago, now there stands row upon row of automated FAS farming units, each of which can conduct gene manipulation in the field. The actual field. These robots analyze soil composition, light intensity, temperature, wind speed, and 100 other factors. Then, utilizing these gene sequences we created, they can select or construct a plant to produce the best yields for that location. Of course, all of the crops these units create are best harvested by other FAS machines. But when a population is starving, what government is going to quibble about being forced to use our robots to speed things up? Should I be uncomfortable watching Ted Farrow's coffers swell with money from the desperate and the starving? Maybe, but I know it is his belief, money, and drive that has filled the world's empty stomachs. Desperation can only be experienced by the living, and we have given them back their lives. Us, our work, Pharaoh's resources, science's triumph. Together we have changed the world and destroyed it.
Sometime.
Greedy bastard. Anything else in here before we move forward?
I walk with the ancestors. We shall find what we seek.
You pray into a monitor? What? All right.
This console's still operational.
Okay.
Another log.
We're done in every way. The reeds work, and Cobble came through on a way to destroy them. Downloading a coded key into the deployment shell triggers an enzyme that causes the reeds to eat themselves from within. But it's too late.
What have you done?
The latest projections from U.S. Robot Command have swarm reproduction, outpacing our ability to drop the shells by 375%.
Y'all done fucked up.
I guess we deserve this.
Pew pew.
I deserve it for what I made here. This will be my last log before evacuation.
So all their efforts were in vain. They ran
I was
out of
expecting it to end with her dying at the hands of robots, honestly.
It should get rid of the vines produced by the metal flowers. I need a workbench to load the module into my spear.
time. There's one back at our camp.
There was, I
The map
remember
showed
it.
a path leading
Thought it
back
was
there
weird it
past
was
the next
there.
room.
No offense, I thought it was a little weird. Alright. Yeah, try that one. Alright. Alright. Let's see how it is. Oh, I saw the newest Candyman last night. The one that was directed by Jordan Peele, I think, right? It was okay. It was okay. I did find it strange that the actress who played Helen is in it. Sorry, spoilers. I think I cut it off before spoilers. The spoilers! I'm gonna release my hands after spoilers are done. I thought it was weird that the actress who played Helen played a different character while the movie was in the world of the original world. The movie took place in the original world of the first movie. It was weird to me. All right. Spoilers done. Sorry if I ruin anything for anyone. I just thought that was weird. Personal log from Marjane. I apologize if anyone is named Marjane that I might offend, but I've never heard of that name before in my life. I apologize, Jelly, if you have not seen it and were spoiled. It's not a huge spoiler. I mean, she was in the trailers, so I don't think it was a huge spoiler, but I just thought it was weird. From Marjane's letter, it is with regret that I resign. I share that regret, Marjane. You served as an excellent deputy, but no single person is above the team or the project. I came to create life, not destroy it. After all we've achieved together, I did not expect such lack of vision. Yes, our research has shifted direction, but biomass conversion is no different than burning wood in a stove or distilling ethanol from molasses. It is a method to release solar energy that was captured organically. Yes, there are military operations for this technology, but that does not mean there is a logical, moral argument against biomass conversion itself. Well, there is. To say so is emotional petulance, plain and simple. You sound like a douche. Saddest aspect of life right now is that science... What's with all the quotes? People don't do this in real life. The saddest aspect of life right now is that science gathers knowledge faster than society gathers wisdom. Isaac Asimov. For Nafisi to end her letter with a quotation made it a direct attack? What? Okay. Childish, disappointing, personal. Any sadness I might have had about her departure left me in that moment. Because she left it with a quote? I don't understand. I wish her luck with whatever position she's able to find, but the greenhouse will continue on all the stronger now that it is free from such narrow thinking. I'll sum up with another quote, one better suited to the circumstance. And you do the exact same thing. You ended it with a quote. Is that not childish, disappointing person? Okay. Nothing in life is to be feared. It is only to be understood. Now is the time to understand more, so that we may fear less. Marie Curie died from curiosity. Literally died of curiosity. That's a horrible person to quote for this argument. But all right. I would not have picked Marie Curie for that.
Looks like it's
to
been
make
flying
that
for a
point.
while.
Just saying.
In here. We'll have to climb up.
Right
Right.
behind you.
Are you though?
We can use the line to get down.
I sure can.
Right. Easy.
I mean, it's been pretty easy. You've kept up with me really well. Oh, you're fine.
Made it. Better make haste.
All right. Special gear vine. It's just a vine cutter. it's special gear weed whacker. It's funny to me.
Now what?
Now
Oh wait, was there? No, there wasn't anything.
we
I
get
could
to that
really-
data core.
As I was saying, I still can't believe you took on all these soldiers by yourself. But we'd better make haste.
I like how
After we
she's
encounter
impressed
barbarians, our lieutenant called
that I
for
killed
reinforcements.
her friends.
They could be here anytime.
Right.
Wow, I can't believe you just murdered my entire entourage that was coming with me. Amazing. What? Shouldn't you be a little disappointed? Sad? Angry? I don't know. Apparently not. He's totally cool. Totally cool with the mass murder of her countrymen and women. Alright.
Let's hope this new module
Oh look, it
works.
glows now. Dude, that would be hilarious if she actually pulled out a weed whacker. Okay, do I do this? What am I doing here? Do I go? Yeah, I'm here. What do I do? Game, you need to tell me something. Okay, bash it.
Let's see if the software works.
Why couldn't I do that before?
Door's clear now.
Oh, what? I guess the module was for when it was open, so that I could plug in. I'm guessing. I'm also gonna guess there is at least one more boss fight before we actually get Demeter.
Time to bring Demeter home. Demeter, it's time to go home. To Gaia. Elizabeth Sobek. Alpha Prime.
Master override activated. Restoring Demeter's subordinate.
Pretty arrogant of her to call herself Alpha Prime, by the way. Not her, but Elizabeth Sobek.
What did you do? I've never seen my focus glitch like that.
I found a special type of data. It's something you can't read. But they kept a tight grip on the data core. But now you should have access to the central server. All of it. Should give you something to bring home.
Ugh.
You were right. Hundreds of archives. Almost all of it relating to agriculture. It would take us years to get through all of this. But
By
we don't
then
have
you'll
that
have
kind of
starved.
time. What you said before about Alba! Hold your fire! By the word of the ancestors, you must stop. Come. Look at who you fired on.
That barbarian killed our soldiers!
True.
Only those who fired blindly.
Not true.
She is no barbarian. She gave
Not
me
true.
the data we need. Come.
I do like Alva.
Look at her.
She seems like a sweet kid.
Elizabeth
By the power of
Sobek
Grayskull.
said before you, an ancestor reborn.
Diviner, we should bring the ancestor back.
It is we who follow their word, Commander, not the other way around.
Yeah,
My
dumbass.
apologies, Dr. Sobek. Our people's faith is strong, but there are those who are not as familiar with the legacy as they should be.
Now she's gonna pretend to be a god.
You heard the diviner. The data has been found. You two, with me.
The rest of you.
I have smitten, smoten, smited your fellow countrymen, your non-believers. What's the appropriate word
We'll have
in that
many
context?
questions.
So do I. Your people know a lot
Smote?
about the past. And about Sobek, I guess, but they're...
Please, I must
Smoten?
know. What you said before about working towards the same goal, how long will it take?
I don't know. A few months?
Then you are my family's best hope. Let nothing get in your way. You have opened my eyes to many things, and for that, I thank you. But now you must go.
Will I see you again?
Soon we return to Legacy's landfall. It might be dangerous for you to go there.
Well, tell me how to reach it, just in case.
We made landfall on the northeast edge of the sunken city. The currents around the archipelago are vicious, and the only approach is from the south, and it is guarded. Only attempt to go there if you must.
Diviner, what's the delay?
Please, go. If you attempt to stay here any longer, they may want to take you with us, and that won't go well for anyone.
I will smite them as well, if they even attempt it. It's a thick-ass door. All right.
Do as Alva says. I need to get Demeter back to Gaia anyway, but I might want to explore the area before I make the trek back to base. And now I can use the vine cutter on those other metal flowers I found earlier.
As much as I would like to, I need to get through story stuff, so we are definitely not going to be, why are you pointing me right here? We're not going to be, searching out the prior metal flowers we came across today. Thank you, Jelly, for hanging out. I really do appreciate it. Hope you have a good night. And I'm sure that, well, yeah, I'm probably not going to be streaming again until next Monday. So I'm sure the next time I'll see you is going to be on your stream at some point. But thank you. Have a good night. Do we have, what was I going for in skills? I think I was going down this path here. Resonator damage and duration. I don't have one duration on there yet. Spinning scythe seems like it might be okay, though. I need to start using some of these, actually. I haven't done any of these, like, hold and, or press and then, pause. Guys here. All right, let's grab it. All right, sounds good, Jelly. Thank you so much. Thank you, thank you. Okay, so the closest fire is probably this guy. Let's get it going. I don't know why I just said that. Doesn't even make sense in context. Nope. Someone needs to trim this verge. Alright? This is way too many impenetrable bushes. Nowhere to climb up here? You're gonna make me... Nope. Oh, come on. You can do it. Come on. Zero dawn this. Right now. You can do it. Get it. Yeah. I love doing that. I don't know why that tickles me, but it does. Oh, man. Dear Lord. All right. I'm not talking to this person anymore. I keep saying the same thing over and over. All right. We may have a decent amount of dialogue in here, just in case, just to warn people. Kind of hit or miss sometimes when we get in here, but it does look like everyone has their own piece to say. Aaron, what's going on, my dude?
Looks like you got what you wanted.
Yeah. It's almost time to go after Hephaestus.
Finally, we get to rock and roll. Yeah, at least that's how the old one said it.
Was it? Was it?
Anything happen I should know about?
Zoe asked us to help her bring more plants in here. Not for eating, apparently. Yeah, if you ask me, the place is fine as it is. You know, metal might be plain, but it's sturdy. Nothing wrong with that. Who needs a bunch of vegetation?
Everything that breathes air.
Bet you're used to that focus by now.
Well, I can hit machines in their weak points. I guess that's something. I wish all the other data was as easy to deal with. Now, to be honest, it's hard to understand half of what's on there. And then the other half reminds me, this isn't a fight you can win by just waving a hammer. Which is kind of what I do. But hey, that just means I gotta study harder. Now, make myself useful.
Just give it time. What else have you been studying with your focus?
Yeah, I've been looking into this Vegas place you found. Gaia showed us everything that happened when you went to get that Poseidon thing. I mean, this Morlun guy seems pretty smart. Though, risking the Tanakh clan lands for a light show is a bold move.
One way to put it.
Maybe I should check up on them at some point. Just in case.
Right.
Okay, so we're gonna have to go back there at some point.
I should get
They
going.
are heavily
Say
hinting.
hi to Gaia for me.
You could say hi to her too. She's just in the other room. Oh. I was gonna say, do we get a campfire inside? But no, that's from outside. Uvarl, stop talking to your lady.
Is that what I think it is?
Just need to merge it with Gaia, and she'll have enough power to handle Hephaestus.
Good news. So, what can I do for you?
I hope Zoe's not upset I'm distracting you from your training.
Yeah, I don't think you have to worry about that.
What do you mean? What happened?
Oh, you broke up?
Before Zoe found a way to fix the land gods, I suggested that when Gaia was fully restored, she could just make new ones.
Well, once we get Hephaestus, that's definitely a possibility.
That's what I said. But I guess there was something about my tone she didn't like. She got pretty raw. Said I didn't understand the way her tribe feels about those machines. Which is true, of course, and the last thing I'd ever want to do is dismiss their traditions. But I was trying to look at things differently. More like you know? To see a machine as just a machine.
Yeah, I guess I led you into trouble there, didn't I?
Not your fault. Don't worry.
Totally all your fault.
Did you talk to Zoe after your fight?
I suffered through a few hours of glaring silence. Then she seemed to move on. Sort of. How do people do this? How do I know if the next thing I say won't blow up in my face? What if an apology
Is this
not
his
enough
first
next
girlfriend?
time?
You give her a stuffed
I
animal?
think it is.
You're the worst. You know that?
What makes you think I know anything about any of this? You're on your own.
Abandoning me again, huh?
True, she's never
Well,
had a
if she kills
romantic
me next time, it's
relationship.
on you.
That's actually true. I never even thought of that until right now. She has had 0 romantic
Better get this
relationships.
to Gaia.
You did it, Aloy.
Interesting.
Let's hold off on the ale till it's over and done with.
Oh,
It's fine. It's just, you know. Interesting. All right.
Aloy, you've returned. And you come bearing gifts. Does this mean we'll soon be able to uproot the Zeniths from our lands?
That's what I'm hoping.
Good.
You ever play that board game Aaron set up?
Strike.
I'm the one who gave it to him. I was hoping it'd distract him enough to spare us that ruckus he calls death metal. No such luck.
Ooh. Kinda enjoy some death metal. Some.
It looked like you were working on something over there.
With Gaia now growing in strength, I've been trying to find a way to heal the land gods, even if some people think I should give up on them.
Already said I was sorry.
Your friend thought it'd be a good idea to replace the land gods with new machines when Gaia recovers.
It wasn't.
The land gods have taken care of our people for generations. They are not some broken toy to be thrown away. Even if they are just machines doing their job, to abandon them in their time of suffering seems cruel.
I'm sure Varl understands that too.
Are they suffering?
I had to get pretty mad at him at first, though.
You know I can hear you guys, right?
Like, what's their level of AI? Like, do they actually suffer? I mean, I honestly don't know if they've ever established any kind of precedent on that in either game.
Varl looks pretty focused.
He's been obsessing over the data revealed to us by Poseidon. Just the other day, we read about mountains hiding deep underwater that spew fire. If I understand correctly, Gaia said the flames they release come from the very center of the earth, like a heart beating with the life of the world.
Sort of.
As always, the cycle can be found in even the most unlikely of places. Of course, Varl's mostly interested in watching explosions happen underwater.
I should get going.
If you need me, you know where to find me.
All right. Yeah. Once you need to let me know once you're done with that whole side quest thing
Aloy,
we've been talking
there are
about.
more supplies in the chest. Help yourself.
Are there? There are. Holy hell. Thank you. Okay, so I need to... What are... Oh, right.
The old ones like to dance.
I do want to check... the crafting station for the overrides.
You busy?
One must never be idle when at war, but there is always time to speak to one's commander.
Oh, that's not really how I see myself.
It is how we see you.
And probably how you see yourself.
What have you been up to?
No need to be shy.
Varl has asked to learn the differences between my people's clans, so I've been teaching him Tenakth history. It is heavy with blood and death, but also with honorable deeds and vanquished tyrants. Maybe you'd like to hear about it as well, when our mission is done.
I'd be honored.
You are
Anything
training.
interesting happened while I was away?
I found an acceptable place to practice with my blade.
Oh, and where's that?
Outside, above the base. There's a nest of sunwings that are always up for a fight.
Ever thought of sparring with something that's not trying to kill you?
That's the point. Yeah, exactly.
Of the training.
Anything else you've been looking at with that focus?
Gaia showed me the knowledge you recovered out in the desert.
Everyone's interested
I
in
am no
Vegas.
chaplain, but I'd be curious to test if something I read is true.
What is it?
The old ones believed one could hear the great waters, even in the middle of the desert, if you carried the carcass of a water animal with you. They called them seashells.
That sounds kind of gross. I'll let you get back to your training.
And so will I.
All right. What? Already? All right, let's talk to Varl again. Apparently, he's got new stuff after talking to Zoe.
Hey.
Looks like things between you and Zoe are better now.
That was quick.
I suffered through a few hours of glaring silence. Then she seemed to move on. Sort of.
She can hear you.
How do people do this? How do I know if the next thing I say won't blow
We
up
just
in my
talked
face?
about this.
What if an apology is not enough next time?
You give her a stuffed animal?
You're the worst. You know that?
What makes you think I know anything about any of this? You're on your own.
Abandoning me again, huh? Well, if she kills me next time, it's on you.
I should go.
No, that was
Gaya's
not
probably
worth
waiting.
You're right.
investigating. All right. Okay, next set of... Where's my... I know it's not in here. No, definitely not in here. Where's my workbench and everything? Here it
I
is.
just think he talks a lot.
Hmm. That's the one I actually needed the stalker generators for. I'm a little upset. Oh well, that's fine. Just get 3 more generators, I guess. Actually, what do I need for this one? Sunwing, Clustrider. Okay. All right.
I guess I just better stand right
No. That's right. We need to try to find Beta. That's totally not a condescending name for her or anything. Where is she? Isn't she downstairs somewhere? Are there stairs somewhere that I can... I completely forget where she's at. Shoot. Well, maybe here? Yes. There she is. Hey, kiddo.
Hey, just wanted to see how you're doing. I'm fine. Because the last time we spoke about Tilda, you got pretty upset, so I... Forget it. Was there anything else?
What you doing?
So, have you been going through more of the recordings for my focus? What about studying Hephaestus? Have you been doing that? A little. It's quite different from the subordinate function that escaped Gaia Prime 20 years ago. How so? It's mutating. Changing its own code. At this rate, we'll never capture it. We'll find a way. If you say so. So have you been upstairs at all? Not really. Varl sometimes comes down here to talk. He keeps asking if I'm okay. I thought he only wanted to know about my productivity, but... it's almost like he actually wants to talk to me.
Almost.
Yeah, I think he does. Have you talked with anyone else in the base? I speak with Gaia. She asked me how I'm feeling and my opinion on various topics. I didn't expect that from an AI. That's all thanks to Elizabeth. She believed Gaia had to care, not just follow her programming orders.
I know. Independent emotional processing enabled the previous version of Gaia to create you, after all.
Yeah. I guess so. So, aside from Varl and Gaia, who else have you been talking to?
Zoe told me how you met after your escape from the Hades Proving Lab. I had no idea you were severely injured. If the Zeniths had killed you, life on Earth would be doomed. My escape would have been for nothing.
But they didn't kill me. And thanks to Varl and Zoe, I was able to recover.
Tell me every interaction you've had with everyone since we met.
You said you and Varl talk sometimes. What about?
He told me about your tribe, the Nora, and the proving ritual you did.
Yo, Grandma, how you
If I was
doing?
born into the tribe, I'd never be able to do the proving.
Hope your weekend went well. Welcome.
But there are plenty of other roles besides being a hunter.
Thank you for hanging out with me.
Well, I guess it's a good thing you're not a Nora then.
All right. Do we actually... I don't know if this is going to be a repeat, but we're going to try it. It looks like it's not. So... we're going to go through this here.
What else can you tell me about Tilda? She liked to talk about her paintings. What about
you mentioned
herself?
that.
Did she ever talk about her life on Earth, how she joined the Zeniths, something like that? She never said much about herself, and she hated it when I asked too many questions. But I think back on Earth, she was an expert programmer.
Right, we heard
She
this.
built a data channel the other Zeniths couldn't detect. Is there anything else about her that we
I
might
feel
be
this
able
is
to
all
use to our
repeats.
advantage? She was the first real person who ever bothered to speak to me. I wasn't really assessing her,
Yeah.
her strengths and weaknesses.
We already went through that. I'm still gonna go through it to clear it, but I feel like this might all be repeats, so just bear with me.
You said that Tilda reached out to you using a data channel? It appeared in my training interface as another assignment. When I opened it, there were a series of intermittent glitches. I realized they formed a transpositional cipher. Instructions on how to open up a new virtual space. When I entered it, my training interface disappeared. Instead of the usual holographic teachers and files, I was in a perfect recreation of her home. And you're sure the other Zeniths never knew about it? To them, it looked like I was still in training, toiling away, alone.
Welcome back. We're still going through dialogue, so you didn't miss anything.
So this secret
As far as I'm aware.
space looked like a house with an ocean view?
Oh, thank you so much. I appreciate that, Grim. Seriously. Thank you.
And there were
Thank you,
gulls
thank you.
crying outside. Inside, Tilda had frames that showed off her favorite paintings, changing at intervals to match the light. There was an armchair she liked. She'd sit there and gaze outside while I looked through her things. We spent hours in that house.
All right, thank you for stopping by. I do appreciate it. Hope you have enjoyable rest of your day or night, whatever it may be for you. But thank you again for the sub and for hanging out for as much as you could. I do appreciate it, seriously.
You said Tilda showed you paintings and let you access media files? Every time we met, she showed me a new painting. I think she was Dutch. All of her favorite pieces were from their golden age in the 1600s. Portraits, allegories, ships at sea. She had so many. Did it interest you? I liked her media portal. It had so much more than my training interface. Clips, shows, holos. My favorite was this one called Second Time Around, about a family whose kid comes back after disappearing during the Hot Zone crisis. Right, but did this portal have anything about the Zeniths themselves? Anything we could use? No. Any information about them was redacted.
All right. We are done here, so all that's left is go talk to Gaia. All right. And I'm sure she's gonna have quite a lot to say as well.
It is good to see you again, Aloy.
Hey, you too.
I see you have recovered Demeter.
I have. You wanna... No. She just really doesn't... She gets straight to business. Every time you bring back a colonel, she's like, no, don't talk to me. I know the thing's there. Don't talk to me. Put it in. Put in the kernel. We'll talk later.
With the acquisition of Ether, Poseidon, and Demeter, my heuristic processing density has expanded greatly. I should now be able to absorb Hephaestus. Unfortunately, we have made progress on a plan to capture
it. Dialogue. The game. Sometimes it's up there with
all available information on Hephaestus.
Metal Gear Solid and
Expansion has been
Final Fantasy.
It is too large to be beamcast, and the kernel you have been using could never hold it. Therefore, it must be contained in a location with a direct physical connection to me. A place with 2 data cores.
2 cores? Where would we find a place like that?
Gemini.
An abandoned cauldron in the desert west of here. Seismic activity disrupted the original
Is it forbidden?
Construction. 2 data cores were built as a result.
I know that place. It's near the Desert Clan's capital. We'll have to bring you there by hand.
I have devised a blueprint for a suitable, albeit unwieldy, transport rig. It will
feel like we're gonna lose her.
2 people to carry it to Gemini.
I can help.
Once I am installed on the first core, I will call down Hephaestus on the other, trapping it. I will then initiate the merge. However, in order to construct the rig, I will need considerable help.
Can you build it? I suppose I could, but it's not gonna work. The Zeniths will find you. Minerva won't be able to conceal your location.
That is correct. Absorbing Hephaestus will create a significant power surge, easily detected by anyone capable of noticing.
But what if there were multiple power surges? To fake out the Zeniths?
Vegas, baby.
Zoe and Katalo spread out to the other cauldrons and create their own surges. Would those conceal the one at Gemini?
Analyzing. Such a tactic might be effective. With Beta's help, we should be able to build a set of handheld pulse generators.
I feel like they should give her another
it's
name.
Not gonna work. I did a test. Hephaestus has written Alpha clearance out of its access module. You'll never be able to capture it. Then we need a higher level of clearance. There is no higher.
Ted Faro.
Ted Faro's a
Of course.
He used to purge the
Omega.
Kill the Alphas. But to get it, you would have to find Thebes.
What a
The
douche.
private bunker he retreated to when the world ended, and nobody knows where that is, not even the Zeniths. Their only intel was that it was somewhere in San Francisco. That might be all I need. Alva, the Quen diviner I met, said her people had set up a base at Landfall. They were searching for data in San Francisco from there. She might be able to help. So I guess I'm headed all the way west. While I'm gone, will you be able to build the rig and the pulse generators? I'll try.
I'll make sure she has what she needs.
All right.
Alva said the Quen have a ferry on the coast that they use to get to the ruins of San Francisco. That's where I
Time to
need
keep
go.
talking.
Hey, Gaia. I'm back.
Hey, it looks like you want to talk. Now, what's on your mind?
Understood.
Oh my god, so much. Everybody strap in. It's gonna be a hot minute. Before we do that though, I was gonna say, Yepix, that I've been trying to eat better. I don't use terms diet, but I've been trying to eat better for the wedding. I don't know why. But recently I've gotten a craving to make more of the chicken hot pot dish that I tried of yours on the Discord. Because that shit was good. I know I already told you that was good, but I'm starting to have a craving for it again. That's probably the first thing I will have that is not just a chicken breast in the last like month or so. Oh my god, you want to talk about so much?
I found some data in one of the rooms you unlocked. It mentioned that there are still functional seed banks beneath this facility. Why is it there?
My predecessor was tasked with reconstituting the biosphere with primary and secondary plant species. Had everything gone according to plan, humans would have eventually been able to introduce tertiary species, including new crops.
Can we access them now?
Unfortunately, it will have to wait. I require control over the machines in order to access and distribute the preserved seed stock.
And for that we need Hephaestus. It's something to look into later then.
Right, old world
So
discoveries.
the facility where I recovered Demeter used to be a Pharaoh agricultural research facility. It's where they created the biomass conversion system, but also adamantine wreath. Did Elizabeth know they were working on that?
It is likely she was briefed on other efforts to combat the machine swarm, though her focus was devoted only to Zero Dawn.
That makes sense. But they actually got the wreaths to work. If they've been able to deploy it against the Pharaoh plague in time...
Using the data you recovered on the project, I ran several simulations and have concluded that it would never have worked. In all scenarios, the Pharaoh war machines would eventually hack and deactivate the wreaths before they could contain the swarm.
So Zero Dawn really was the only solution. There was a lot of data in the greenhouse facility about agriculture. Do you think it'll help the Quen fix their homeland?
I will run a query. Complete. The data contains information about novel crop production methods, which may be beneficial to the tribe in the long term.
But new crops aren't going to save the world, so I guess it's on us.
It is.
You're on your own, suckers. Alright, Gemini.
So Gemini has 2 data cores. I've never seen a cauldron like that. But you mentioned something about seismic activity?
When my predecessor...
It's his first girlfriend. Like, you gotta give him a break.
was disrupted by a series of earthquakes.
He's going to be very focused on that room.
But the rest of the
For a
facility
while.
sustained damage. So, she began again. A second core was built. However, when more tremblers occurred, she abandoned the site.
Lucky for us. Are the quakes still happening?
No, though they did also create instabilities in other facilities in the region.
Right. Progress. Oh my god. It's okay. It's okay. Get some popcorn or something. I don't know.
Beta's convinced we won't be able to capture Hephaestus. With that attitude, do you really think she'll be able to build the rig and pulse generators?
It may take some coaxing, but with some assistance I am confident she will.
I don't get her, Gaia. She's so quick to assume we'll fail. She's not.
She had to go to bed.
Like what I thought.
It's pretty late for her. She's
It'll be
she's
best
out
if
of
she
Finland.
stays here when we go to Gemini.
So it is quite late for her. Yeah. She stayed until I think until just after we got the ability to cut the vines on the metal flowers. And then she had to head out.
All this data I've picked up in ancient bunkers and ruins. I guess I never really thought that other people would be looking at it.
Based on my observations, your companions engage quite frequently with this material. Erend has asked on numerous occasions about birthday parties. He appears perplexed by the tradition of serving a sweet confection, as it conflicts with the Oseram tradition of serving sparkling stout ale.
Ooh, I prefer the Oseram tradition.
He also suggested we host a party for you, as a surprise.
You ruined the fucking surprise!
Yeah, no thanks.
What?
That is what I predicted.
Does Gaia not know how to keep a secret? Jesus Christ. They can't. They won't. They don't. Whichever one you want to pick.
Is Kotallo getting along with everyone?
Yes, though he prefers to spend most of the time alone. He appears to be collating data on war machine progression and significant battles during the Pharaoh Plague, to aid in the creation of a war map of Operation Enduring Victory. I believe he aims to study the tactics of old world warfare.
Because it worked so well.
Interested in seeing that?
It appears to be a private pastime for him. He has repeatedly declined my offers to assist his research.
Excuse me, I'm Alpha Prime. Alright? You're gonna give me whatever I say. Biosphere status.
So now that you have Ether, Demeter, and Poseidon, how's the biosphere looking?
In the local region, conditions have improved. Superstorms have subsided. Water sources have been purified, and soil conditions remediated. These improvements will stave off environmental collapse for a few additional months.
Months?
Well, with luck, soon you'll have Hephaestus. Then you'll be able to fix the biosphere for good, right?
Correct. I will be able to design and produce robotic agents to permanently reverse the environmental damage that has accumulated.
Omega clearance.
So I plan to capture Hephaestus. Let's go over it again.
Do we need to?
Thanks to Beta's test, we now know that Hephaestus will not respond to your alpha clearance. Which is why you will need to procure Ted Pharaoh's Omega clearance.
Right. From his personal bunker, Thebes.
While you are gone, I will assist Beta in building the transport rig and pulse generators.
Yeah.
When we get to Gemini, I will need to be installed on one of the facility's cores. The second core is for Hephaestus. Using Omega clearance will allow you to trap it.
And then you'll be able to absorb it.
Not quite. You will need to manually remove Hephaestus's malicious code before the merge.
How long will that take?
There are calculations I still must run, but I estimate a few hours.
And during that time, the others will create a distraction for us using the pulse generators, right?
Correct. They will each take position at a cauldron door and fire off their device. The energy surge should mask our activities until the merge is complete.
And then we'll have everything we need to defeat the Zeniths. Sounds like a plan.
I know it's optional. I know it's... But still, like... That whole dialogue option shouldn't even be there. Like, you can look at your quest log. You know, put that information there. There's no reason for that to be there. I don't get it. It's like they're adding dialogue just to add dialogue. Just to say they have this much. I don't think people even keep track of that anymore. There was a time where people would keep track of, like, how many hours of voice acting there was in a game. I don't think they even do that anymore. I could be wrong, but I didn't think they did. Oh, thank God. Over halfway done.
There's
Nice.
something I've been wondering.
I hope so.
Pharaoh create a clearance level higher than Alpha. Elizabeth made sure he wouldn't interfere with the project.
It is plausible he tasked his own engineers with creating a backdoor to the Zero Dawn system.
Hate that term, backdoor.
Without Elizabeth's knowledge. My predecessor did not even know of its existence until he activated
Just
it
because
to
the
purge
cliche,
Apollo
not
database.
any other reason.
It is, in effect, a blind spot. One that will allow us to subdue Hephaestus. And fortunately, thanks to Beta's information, we know where Omega clearance may be procured.
Right. Somewhere in San Francisco.
It's just such like it's a cliche from like 1990. the whole idea of a backdoor. He created a backdoor so he could get in and out. Only a 10th of the way through Elden Ring. I'll tell you right now, I am never doing 2 large games at the same time again. That is off the table. I will, if there's another large game I'm going to be playing, and there's plenty that I would like to, I'm going to do that, and then a bunch of small games side by side, because I feel like I'm scaring people off by playing these 2 games for so long. Yeah. Demeter.
Have you been able to make use of Demeter's functions?
Yes. I was able to mitigate most soil conditions and restore a temporary balance. You should notice less rampant plant growth in the area.
Maybe that'll give Plainsong's fields a chance to recover.
Unfortunately, recovery in that area is unlikely without the assistance of the Utaro's land gods. I have discussed this matter with Zoe. I believe we may have a workaround.
Yeah, I'm helping her out with that.
You got more about Demeter. Exactly. Is this a Unix system? I know this. And let's create a 3D interface that no one has ever used ever anywhere. With sound effects and everything when you're going from file to file. Amazing. Yeah. I don't understand why people in Hollywood can't just, like, there are plenty of movies that get other parts of real life, you know, they you know, keep them in the real world, you know. They try to be as accurate as possible. When it comes to like hacking and anything to do with computers, they always have to do something that's like, oh, let's make it look cooler than it actually is. Just why? Why do you do that? You're doing it to yourselves.
There's something I'm still trying to figure out. Why was machines to distribute
Damn it, I hate this hacker crap.
Demeter was defending itself against a robotic swarm that would devour all plant life.
It thought the Pharaoh Plague was still happening?
It feared it would come again. As part of its directive of receding Earth's vegetation.
Actually, that's probably the most realistic part of that movie, technology-wise.
Considering it had 20 years to proliferate,
That's someone who put that shit up.
I expect you will continue to find the fruits of its
Just to troll
efforts
him.
for some time.
It's a good thing I have the code to dissolve the vines, then.
I have heard War Games is okay. There was another one, but I'm blanking on which was it. For some reason, I'm thinking Sliders, but I know it's not that. There was another one that was actually pretty accurate when it comes to hacking, but it's few and far in between. It's pretty few and far in between. Zenith Identities.
The Zeniths. Gerard, Eric, Tilda, Verbena.
Tilda Swinton.
Beta said they were some of the most powerful people on Earth. I think Elizabeth knew one of them. Tilda. Did she ever mention her to you?
No. Elizabeth often spoke of her work, or told stories of her mother and her childhood. If she knew this Tilda, she did not disclose it with me. What we can conclude from your and Beta's experiences is that the Zeniths are ruthless in pursuit of their goal. To protect life on Earth, they must be stopped.
All right. And we are done.
Going.
As you say.
Why is there a backing all of a sudden? Has that been there this whole time? I could have sworn I did not, for the subtitles, have a backing on it. Where is subtitles? Is it audio? It's on off. Why were you showing the background? That's annoying. Sliders was disappointment. They had an opportunity to end it perfectly, but keep it going till it ended on a cliffhanger. Yeah. I mean, they canceled a lot of sci-fi shows way too early. I mean, obviously there's, you know, the classic of Firefly. Although they did get to do the movie, which was amazing, but God, you guys want to talk again. But the show would have been a whole lot better if they had just let them take care of it and complete it. Tech Plus. Yeah, sure, why not? I don't really remember Sliders too much, though, to be completely honest. And I did watch it quite a bit. Hey, what's this? Silent Strike Gain. Oh sure, why not? Then let's just get this this level 1 guy over here. Right there. There we go. Understand things and wrap things up perfectly, but keep going regardless of money for all. Yeah. No, I mean, there's been a number of series that I feel have been going on way too long. I mean, the classic example of a show, whether it's true or not, I don't know anymore because I haven't seen it for like a decade. A new episode anyways. But the classic example is The Simpsons, right? Like, people have been saying it stopped being funny almost a decade ago, if not longer. But it's still going because it's still making money, so.
Let's just I hear about you going west.
Turns out we need one last thing before we can grab Hephaestus.
Because it would have been too easy otherwise.
Oh my god. Why do you guys have so much to talk about?
How are things with Katalo? You still scared of him?
Oh, she thinks she's funny. Actually, I played strike with him. I had to fill in most of the conversation myself, but I'm still alive.
Glad to hear it.
Good for you.
You've been looking at any interesting data?
I asked Gaia to find me something to look at a while back, and she found the mother of all forges. They called it sports. Turns out the old ones spent a lot of time tackling and punching each other for points in one game or another. Are you mixing some solid food and fresh ale? I bet half the claim will be lining up to watch.
Yeah, that's probably not a bad idea.
I need to get going.
I think I know the answer, but are you sure you don't need any help? Gaia mentioned this other tribe you found, the Quen. They sound like a nasty bunch.
I can handle them. In the meantime, Varl will help you get ready for what comes next.
Take care of yourself.
She killed most of them by herself, so not that nasty.
I'm sorry, Aloy. After all the trouble you went through, you have to head west again.
Well, no one said this was going to be easy.
You sure you don't want any backup dealing with the Quen?
They think I'm Sobek, or something like that. They won't hurt me, but I doubt they'll be so kind to anyone else.
If you say so. Let me know if you need anything before you go.
Well, there's a number of parts I could use in order to override certain machines. Like, do you have 3 stalker generators, cloak generators? That would be nice.
You better not be slacking off on your studies while I'm gone.
And risk Zoe coming after me? I value my life. In fact, I've been reading about Ted Faro, how he destroyed the world and crawled into a hole after killing those who saved it.
He definitely was a piece of work.
Sounds about right.
Well, Beta and Gaia built the rig. Can you get everyone ready for the mission ahead?
Of course.
What is it?
Nothing. It's just that everything's about to change. We'll get Gaia, and she'll help us set things right. No more zeniths, no more derangement. It'll be a different world. I welcome it, but I wonder how the Nora will react. And the Karja, and well, everyone.
Let's just focus on fixing Gaia for now.
You're right. We've got an angry AI to take down.
Be absolutely nuts if you took all the episodes from The Simpsons and made a complete timeline of them. Probably. I mean, I don't even know anymore. Like I said, I haven't watched it in 10 plus years, so I don't even know what the shows are about anymore. I'm sure there's plenty of new characters. I know there are characters that I grew up with who are now gone. So, but yeah, I'm sure it would be, but I have no idea the extent that would be. But there's so many of them that it would take a good long while to get through all of them. That's for sure.
If I get Omega clearance and then we grab Hephaestus, we might finally have the advantage over the Zeniths.
Can't wait to see their faces as they stare down a bunch of charging Thunderjaws.
Better them than us, for once.
Oh, that was it? Okay.
I'll be in touch if I need anything.
I'm fine with that.
I'll make sure
but
Beta
just
briefs
saying.
everyone on the pulse generators.
Good.
Yeah, no, I was really bummed when Steve Hartman asked. It's probably the nicest way to put it. That was the one that got me the most.
Like being in space.
But that was a long time ago.
I hear you're going further west past the Tenakth clanlands.
Do you know anything about the area?
Only hearsay. The Utaru tell stories of an island that lies beyond the western coast. They call it the Isle of Spires. It is said the Old Ones built towers there that touch the sky, so they could live far away from the earth that bore them.
I don't think that was the purpose necessarily, but
one day return to it.
Sounds like something Ted Faro would do. You and Varl doing okay? Training, I mean.
it looks like we're done with the quest, though. I think
Although
she's
I
done.
admit it'd be nice to take a small break from studying, just the two of us. But then who'd look after Erend?
He could watch.
Leave a
Sorry.
Oseram with
Sorry.
recruiting Tenakth. What could go wrong?
I apologize for that.
What's everyone been up to?
I've been trying to share some of my meals with Beta. Thought it might help her feel more at home. Maybe even get her to sleep up here instead of in that dark basement. She would not be moved.
I appreciate you trying.
Oh, when you're
Patience
sleeping.
leaves the best harvest.
Darkness
I'm not giving
helps.
up hope yet.
How much have you read on Ted Faro?
Enough to wonder how a man who worked so hard to heal the world once could let greed and pride condemn it so easily. For one spirit to diminish in such a way, I'm not sure if I should hate him or pity him.
Hate. Most likely hate. Alright, so about healing these land god peoples.
Any progress with your plan for the land gods? Is the reboot code ready?
Better
It
be.
is. But there is difficult work ahead. Gaia warned me that because the land gods are linked together in a network, the code must be delivered to all of them. Most are in Plainsong, but in recent years, 3 of them wandered off. So, T, and Do.
We have to find them?
No, we know where they are, but they're hard to reach.
Oh joy.
So, wandered into a lake and sank. Do ventured into a dangerous canyon, and T broke down amidst a herd of machines.
Okay. Tell you what. You go to Plainsong, handle all the land gods there. I'll take care of So, T, and Do. I'll need their locations, plus the reboot code.
I'm sending the data to you now. My people made shrines near where each land god faltered. When you see them, you'll know you're close. And once again, thanks for your help.
We're not gonna let your people starve, Zoe. I promise.
Well, they're gonna starve, alright. I mean,
That should be
farewell.
boring. Hopefully I can bring back what we need to capture Hephaestus. After that, I'm gonna need everyone's help.
We'll be ready.
Okay. I kind of don't want to, because I'm worried it might actually be a thing, but let's see if Beta has anything new to say as well.
Hey, me again. Was there something else?
She's so exhausted talking to me.
So do you have everything you need to build the rig and pulse generators? Gaia sent me the schematics. The designs are modest, without the capabilities of Hephaestus, but they should work. Not that it matters without a mega clearance. I'll find it. Just try to have the transport ready by the time I get back.
Pardon me. Pardon me. Alright.
I'll be going.
Okay. Bye.
Bye. Get out of my face. Alright. Where is this side quest that's on my map?
Is it me or did the old ones just look funny? Funny how?
What you want?
Got a minute?
As many as you need.
I have to travel beyond the western coast.
To the ruins, shrouded in fog.
Yes, and I'm looking for a tribe, the Quen. I encountered them once before. They said they came from
Once
across
before.
the Great Ocean. I was hoping that Tenakth knew more about them.
A weird way to state it.
There were rumors of trespassers in the area, but we thought they were just bandits. Hikaru sent out a patrol or two, but I don't recall them reporting back. We've had more pressing concerns, as you know. I'm sorry. That's all I can tell you.
It's okay. I guess I'll find out soon enough.
There is something I've been meaning to discuss with you. It's personal. If you have a moment to spare.
Uh-oh. Well, first...
What do Tenakth do to relax? You know, to take a break from training?
we train.
Strike. Your Osserum friend, Erend, is surprisingly good at it, although he has yet to beat me. It helps one think strategically, hones the mind for tactics.
Somehow that still sounds like training. Found anything interesting during your training?
Gaia told me where to find data on how wars were waged in the old world. I knew the Ten fought against machines, much as we do now, but it seems they were among the last of their kind. Later, machines battled other machines on behalf of greedy leaders, as they vied for lands and spoils. At least the Tenakth have the courage to put their lives on the line when conflicts arise.
There is nobility in that. but maybe we just need fewer conflicts in the first place.
Yes, of course. Hekarro would have it so as well.
Alright, what's this personal request?
You said there was something you wanted to talk about?
I've been speaking with Gaia. She mentioned that the Zeniths bind metal with flesh to make themselves stronger. I was wondering if you'd help me.
Oh, you want a new arm, huh?
You want to make yourself a new arm?
Jacker.
Yes. Gaia insists she can help me build such a thing if I can get the necessary data and materials. She believes these things lie in the place where Beta hid from the Zeniths.
Their ancient research lab.
I am not as familiar with old world machinery as you are. I could use your assistance.
It might be dangerous. The Zeniths probably still keep an eye on that place. We were lucky to get out of there alive the first time.
I see.
It sounds like this is worth the risk.
By the 10, we shall see it through.
Turns out he just wants to replace his good arm with a machine.
I should get going.
Doesn't actually want to build a left one.
I know who to call. I'll call you when I'm near the Zenith lab. We'll get what you need for that new arm of yours.
Thank you, Aloy.
All right. What was lost? Okay. So, Pharaoh's tomb. Okay. And this is, who knows where it is? Well, could just go up a level if I wanted. But instead, I will wait until I'm outside to look at the map here. Okay. All right. So we can fast travel here and then keep moving on. What is this? Cliffs of the Cry. Go to the next race. Oh, racetrack.
Aloy, it's a long way to the coast. If you need to resupply en route, I suggest stopping in Falls Edge. It's a lowland clan village southwest of the Grove, in the heart of the jungle.
Got it. Thanks for the advice.
Okay, is that the place we're fast traveling to? No, it's not. All right, I guess we'll go there first. I don't really know why, but we shall see. Okay.
I see you, champion.
I see you too. I see you. The hell is this? That's what the metal flower icon looks like? Why? That does not scream metal flower to me. I don't understand that decision, but is what it is. It's fine. Totally fine.
This must be Falls Edge. Talos said I could resupply here, then head for the Twin Ferry.
Even Outlanders see that Regala has...
Is there something? Oh, that's it. Okay. Odd. But, alright. Don't know why. Again, I don't know why it made me go there. Well, I mean, it didn't make me. It was optional. Making it sound like the game's forcing me to do stuff, and it's not, but... Thornmarsh. Okay. Oh, there's a side quest here as well. Hey, buddy. Yeah, well, she's probably dead.
Is she sick?
It's Aloy, isn't it?
Walk with me. I am Ateka, commander of the Lowland clan. The girl, Zella, was poisoned by the blood choke. For months, it has polluted our waters, depriving us of food and clean drink. We've learned to live with it as best we can. But recently, without explanation, the filth cleared from much of the lowland. Yet one river still runs red, like a split vein from a rotted corpse.
So the water here is still poisoned?
Exactly. I sent my best squad to find its source, led by Zella's mother. They failed to report back. Hekarro told me how you dropped part of the throne on Regala at the Cool Route. Saved his life. So lend me your strength. Together we can find my squad and the source of the poison.
Alright. We're gonna go through this, but looking at, I don't know why this only now just sort of popped in my head, but looking at her face paint, everyone's face paint in this is so haphazard. Maybe not haphazard, but it seems so hastily done. But generally in most cultures that I've seen that do face painting, it's a lot neater or cleaner, I guess. Like the lines are cleaner and things like that than these. Like with this, she looks like she just got blue paint splashed on, then got red paint and just sort of, you know, it looks like her makeup could have been done in under, you know, 3 minutes or something, but just kind of interesting to see or to notice.
Sounds like you know Hekarro pretty well.
He was my commander before he was my chief. I had served in his squad since we were bare-armed youths. Back then, he was a merciless warlord, determined to destroy any enemy of the Lowland clan. I was with him the day he took the Grove, stood guard outside as he claimed the throne within. He entered a conqueror, but returned with the ambition of ending the constant bloodshed between the clans.
Because he saw Faraday's message.
Yes. That vision changed him, gave him new purpose. He became our first chief, ruler of all Tenakth, and dedicated the tribe to fighting machines instead of each other.
Good for him. What's your role?
If you're so close with Hekarro, why aren't you a marshal?
I wanted to serve as one, but Hekarro needed someone he could trust to lead his former clan. Maintaining control of the desert and sky clans is difficult enough for him. But the title wasn't handed to me. I fought for the honor as our rights demand. 5 days of scars and blood. By the last sunset, I stood alone. The new commander. Close to 20 years have passed since.
This blood choke. Is that what you call the red algae?
Yes. A couple years ago, it was only a thin streak of red in the river. It grew over time, until it was a constant poison. It sickens those who drink the polluted water, kill the fish we used to catch. But a while ago, unexplainably, the rivers began to clear. All except for one. Because of it, my people continue to waste away, weakening the clan.
Clan sucks.
I'll help you find your missing squad.
I don't know.
Good. I'm heading out now. The longer the blood choke remains, the longer my people suffer.
Hello again, Grim.
We'll follow the Red River. The squad would have done
Welcome
the same.
back.
Might be able to pick up some sign of them. You ready?
Oh, this is creating me merch. What kind of merch? I mean, that's nice and all, but But I don't think I've got enough followers to actually have merch. So we'll catch up later.
Actually, I have some things
We're not
to do
gonna
first. I'll
do
meet up
this
with
right
you.
now.
Look for the
Mostly
mouth of the
because
Red River. Follow it. and
that's
you'll
actually
find it
gonna
wherever it
be
leads.
it for the night for me, I
Okay.
think.
I'll be there when I can.
Getting a little tired, and I got some stuff I need to do before I head to bed, so. Let's find the. Do I have? No, I've already spent all my skill points. I have so much money. 18,000. Shards? Yeah, shards.
Sounds like a Mark Willard.
Where's the? Here it is. Yeah, I don't have a store, and I am not gonna set up a store until I can at least monetize a single video. So, so that's not gonna be happening anytime soon. All right. Well, like I said, I do think that is going to do it for me. If you want to show like a picture of something you have in mind, Grim, there is a we do have a Discord. You can post it in the art channel if you want. But the auto mod is not going to allow you to like post links or anything in the chat. So just so you know, if you want to join that, that's in the description on YouTube. It's in the chat somewhere. It's in the about section, all that fun stuff. So, but yeah, so that's gonna do it for tonight. As I said, it's going to be. It sounds like a full week until I can actually stream again. So next Monday is when I'll be back on, and we're gonna be back on with more Elden Ring. One of these days we will get through one of these games. But it's gonna be a long time coming. It feels like still. These are both very long games, and I was not planning on having multi-100-hour games for each of these. So anyways, thank you everyone for hanging out with me, for watching. I do appreciate it. I do hope you had fun with it. I hope you all have a good week coming up, since I won't see or talk to anyone until next Monday. But outside of that, hope you have a good night, a good day. I hope you are all doing well, and I'll see you in the next one. So long.